Moses was not able to provide for those people. God made sure that he had a deficiency. He was not able to take them into that promised land. He played a role, but it had to be Yeshua. Moses only could bring them to the edge of the land. He got them through the Red Sea. He got them baptized, right? 1 Corinthians talks about that. They were baptized in the Moses and in the sea. Got it. I got all that stuff. Moses could bring them all the way to the edge of the land and teach them all of these principles. And Moses represents the law, but he could not bring them over the Jordan into the promised land. Law has a place. Law has a place. It guides us. It helps us know the edges of things. It gives us a framework in which to live. But ultimately, law cannot bring us into the promised land. But the best part about this section of Exodus, Joshua was there the whole time. Joshua was Moses' understudy. He was a young lad. He was in the tent of meeting. He was right there. And so just like the Lord Jesus is a string right through, he's in the law, but you're sort of thinking, oh, it's the law. But Christ is the law. He is the fulfillment of the law. He's right there. And at some point, every Christian, anyone who professes Christ, needs to at some point use the law to bring them to the edge of the land, and then let the law die and go through with Yahweh as salvation through Yeshua and go into the promised land. And I think during the Stand Still week, I'm hoping that what people will do is see Moses as a real type, but constantly see the angel that's in the pillar of cloud and fire leading them through the wilderness. It wasn't Moses. It was Christ. It was Christ. The spiritual rock that followed them was Christ. And I think that if you guys go into this looking for Christ everywhere through this narrative and see him underneath Moses and inside that pillar, you guys will see the fullness of what God had intended. It's a metaphor for our life in the wilderness of life, and it's there to teach us how to get into the promised land ourselves.
That's absolutely awesome. I'd never sort of thought about that with, I guess that it's a great encouragement really, because I guess that whole wilderness wandering, I mean, while that isn't the whole topic of conference, like that's what it's leading to, is it's like that story of life. And Christ is actually there the whole way through.